Hi there and welcome to this week's grammar top tip for cramming the exam, where I'll encourage you to have a look at reduced relative clauses. Now, if you don't know what reduced relative clauses are, then I'm not surprised, because once again it's another grammar area which is tucked away in the back of your course books somewhere around about units 9, 10, 11, 12, you know, where all of the good grammar normally hides, and you probably won't see this at FCE level. You definitely will at CAE level, which is why it's really important that you include it in your writing and in your oral presentation, because it shows that you really are a level above. And the good news is that it's really easy to learn. There's nothing super complicated about this. Just because it's hidden away in the back of the course books doesn't mean that it's impossibly difficult. In fact, I'm 100% sure that you know the grammar already to make reduced relative clauses work. But if you can't find reduced relative clauses in your course book, then I've got a link for you. If you're watching this on YouTube, it will be in the video description below. If you're watching this on Facebook, it will be above this video. Click on that link. It walks you all the way through it. It is a fantastic web page which makes what some people see as a really complicated area of grammar really simple, because it is really simple. There's just one little word of warning with reduced relative clauses. They can be very contextual, which means that when you use them, particularly when you have to change the grammar structure into a gerund in the sentence to replace the relative pronoun, you have to make sure that the context is crystal clear. If you don't make sure the context is crystal clear, it will lead to either the reader or the listener becoming a little bit confused about where you're coming from. And this is a typical native speaker problem. We talk and talk, and in our talking or in our writing, particularly in our writing, we assume that you know what we are talking about. Now, it isn't always clear that you are where we are in our minds, because you can't read our minds. So when we're talking, we could be slowly confusing you. This is very apparent when you are reading a piece, when you're reading someone else's document, and you can kind of see that they're using advanced structures, but you don't really know where they've come from or where they're going. Reduced relative clauses can lead you down that road, but I don't want to put you off. There are lots of ways that you can use reduced relative clauses without falling into that contextual trap, but as always, if you make sure that your writing or speaking is as clear as possible, then you won't have any problems, and these reduced relative clauses will really add some oomph and style to your writing or speaking. So there we go. Check out the link to the reduced relative clauses. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you've got any comments to make, then leave them below or on my Facebook page. And I'll see you again next week with another grammar or exam top tip.